Because no one said it, drip.
Yeah.
Oh, mad drip, dude.
Well, after taking a look at what the Teal Mask of Pokemon's DLC has to offer, it's time to take a look at the Indigo Disc. From the initial trailers, I think it was pretty easy to grasp an idea of what the story could be for the Teal Mask. But when it came to the Indigo Disc, I couldn't come up with anything except battles. So I'm very happy that the recent trailers gave us a good look at the area we would be exploring as well as some brand new characters. So first off, we have Serrano, the director and founder of Blueberry Academy. Apparently, he's the one who will invite us over as an exchange student, and he's a longtime acquaintance of Clavel. While he's got the drip and seems welcoming enough, I am still immediately suspicious of him. Sure, he's the director of the academy, but he's also the founder. With a new facility this large in the middle of the ocean and oh yeah, filled with distinct biomes for a lot of Pokemon, it all sounds very dystopian, but I'll get more into that in a second. The point is, I don't trust rich people in Pokemon games. For now, I think Serrano looks pretty cool. He maintains the blue and white color scheme of the academy and has this really neat scarf. The ends of the scarf resemble the sashes of the Aegis Evolution line, except of course they are blue. While I think it would be neat if this hinted at a new Aegis form that he uses in battle, I've learned to temper my expectations of a character design after it turned out that Clara didn't have a regional Dustox. Bro, she didn't even have a regular Dustox. What this scarf could hint at is mostly something about character. Aegis is a Pokemon related to kings and leadership, though with a shadow of manipulation and control. And that's yet another reason I'm very suspicious of Serrano. And hey, Aegis even has stance change, which could hint at Serrano being a two-faced person. But anyway, it's also cool that his tie looks like a blade, further driving home the connection. The other new character we learn about is Lacey, a student at the academy who will be our guide. She was originally shown in the promotional art alongside a few other trainers who also appear very briefly in the new trailer. Her design is pretty cool as well. You can't go wrong with short pink hair. She also has this very large sweater worn over her standard student uniform. She has these hair clips, though I don't think they're too tied to the story. Probably just an accessory to further give her an identity against the school uniform. Her stance in the key art is very welcoming and friendly. Her name Lacey, non-threatening demeanor, less saturated colors, and type of clothing she wears can be summed up in a single word: soft. But apparently she's also a pretty skilled battler, so I guess don't let your guard down. I'm still not sure what the role of these 4 trainers will be in the story. Maybe just some fun characters who will put up a good fight when it comes time to battle them. The way they're presented in the promotional art makes them look like the Elite Four of a Pokemon League, but I think they're just like the top students at the academy. Though this section of DLC does look like there will be a good amount of actual battles as shown off in the trailer. At one point we even see a double battle against 2 NPCs and finally, thank you. I'm assuming that battles are the basis of the Blueberry Academy. But when it comes to the story and lore, the more I think about the trailer, the more intrigued I get. So this whole place is somewhere in the middle of the ocean, and along with the school, it also hosts an entire terrarium filled with Pokemon living in different areas. From a game standpoint, I think this is a pretty cool idea to incorporate several other Pokemon from throughout the franchise without having to worry about where they originate from. But like I said, conceptually there's something a little off about it. We see that the major areas are separated by some kind of structure, and there's even a larger concentration in the center. From a distance, they almost look like the Terra Crystals that we know from Area Zero, but in other parts of gameplay it looks like they're just giant cubes. Of course, this whole place is a man-made facility, so it makes sense. Though just take a moment to think about the contrast between the sporadic and organic Terra Crystals and the constantly uniform and organized makeup of these glowing cubes. Coupled with the fact that this is the part of the DLC where we'll end up meeting Terrapagos, it gives me the vibes of mysterious rich benefactor who wants to discover a hidden treasure, but needs the help of the main character. I mean, the protagonist is the one who went down to Area Zero and made it back alive. And while I don't think Clavel spilled the beans about the whole events in Area Zero to his friend, I'm pretty sure that he talked very highly about us amongst other school directors, and so maybe that gave Serrano some ideas. Yeah, that's the connection that I'm really thinking, because why does the whole academy need to be underwater anyway? Was it built there to get closer to something that lies underground? You know, maybe some kind of aquatic animal? I don't know, man, maybe I've been thinking too much about Atlantis lately. But the little details about Serrano's design and the premise of the academy are really setting off some red flags. It all fits perfectly into the typical Pokemon narrative as well. Technology and rich people bad, cute Pokemon good. I think I might hold off on going deeper and fully crafting a potential narrative because we only have the one trailer and these are just a lot of first impressions. Though I will say that I wasn't too excited about the Indigo Disc from the very beginning, and now I can't stop thinking about it. So let me know what you think. Do you like the new characters? Is there something sinister hiding beneath the surface? Launch a comment down below. Anyway, I think it's about time I start making some plans for the upcoming expedition. Thanking every channel member for your continued support, especially the Great Gators, Brandon Mork, Cheeseburger Lasers, Gavnuts, Green Topaz 213, Justin R, Cosmo Zero, Largos, Michaela, Mochizuki Yoru, Nomad Nobi, Quago, Taijirai, Volity, and Pastel Blood. If you would like to support, get a shout out here as well as access to emotes for comments and live streams, you can become a channel member today. You can also follow me on Twitter as well for more memes, but anyway, this has been GatorX. I'll catch you all later.
There's a hard way to see water Pokemon, and there's an easy way. By watching a full week special water event, Pokemon Master Water Quest Week, this Monday through Friday at 4, only on Kids WB.